Well, hello there. Hi, welcome. I am Chanda Sparkles, and this is AstroTarot Tuesday Night Live, the last one of 2021. We are so excited that you are joining us, and I say we because, the Cosmic Soul family has been pulling at my energies all day long. Oh, have you felt these shifts coming in? Have you felt all of the wipeout energy? I had reports of some people saying that they slept 10 hours, woke up, and then had to sleep 3 more, and then tried to wake up some more, and then had to sleep some more. And then I had some people saying, oh my gosh, these electromagnetic energies are so intense that I literally cannot sleep. I had reports of people saying they literally were up until 6 a.m. all night long with all of these huge solar flashes. We have, the last I checked, we were up to over 12 solar flashes in the last 24 hours. So this is some serious ascension energies. This is what we're here for. The frequency of the planet is awakening. We are awakening. It's amazing. It's exciting, and it's exhausting as well. Just looking over the handy dandy astrology counter, I got two, because we're going halfway with this month. And then we have a brand new month to look ahead for. Yes, we're going to talk about the astrology. We're going to do some cards. And then we're going to talk a little bit about, because my guides came in this afternoon and pointed some very interesting things out to me about 2022 and the number 6. And as I was going about getting things prepped, this is an intuitive flow. If you're new to this channel, I am a conscious intuitive astrologer. I'm a conscious channeler. I'm a starseed light worker. I connect with all sorts of beautiful beings, all done in the divine Christed light. This is your crystalline body. Basically, we are becoming galactic citizens. We are illuminating from within. Our DNA is changing every single day, and some days more so than others, because I'll tell you, those energies were, they were really intense. By the way, if you're new to this channel, please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I really appreciate it, and it just helps others who resonate with my frequency to find me. Also, if you wouldn't mind, if you're on Facebook, please share the video. Yes, we're on 7 different platforms, broadcasting live all at once. This is a complete free evening. Me coming into your homes, your spaces every single week, majority every single week now for almost a year. So I do this because it's my passion. I do this because it's my soul's path, my soul's calling. And I just love it. So please share the video. Other people will find me that resonate with everything. Speaking of resonating, when we get into the readings for the tarot, these are based on your sun, your moon, and your rising signs. In your astrological birth chart, you want to know the sun, moon, and ascendant signs. If you don't know those signs, go real quick to astrograph.com. You got time, and just do a free birth chart, or find any free birth chart calculator online, and then you'll find those 3. Then you'll know if it's connecting to you. And that's the other thing, is if it's resonating to you, it is for you. That's the thing, is if you feel it in your heart, or maybe you get some chills, or you're feeling spirit pulling on you, as I go throughout the conscious flow, as we get going, it becomes more and more intuitive, okay? I use the astrology, which is a language. It's an ancient, gorgeous language that actually gives us kind of a roadmap of the energies that are to play out. Therefore, we can kind of shift and adjust as we move through. A tool. You, my beautiful sparkling soul, my powerful, beautiful sparkling souls, you are what makes it all happen. Okay? So we use tools to live our best life, to manage the energies, to balance the light and the shadow, but we are the authority. Okay? We are a collective consciousness of one, all in our own little ego forms. We use this flesh suit in order to have a life here in this school of earth. And we're changing and we're shifting and we're moving, and there's so many constructs, so many things coming at us from all different directions. Why would we not use the beautiful tools that the divine has given us to be able to process through what could be some very intense, challenging times? 2022 is the year of 6, okay? I want you to keep that in mind. We're going to move forward. This was totally not even part of the plan. And that's the other thing. I don't really plan. I throw out what cards I'm called to, what card decks, and I look at the astrology, and then we just go with it. But as I was pulling things out, they kept saying the number 6, the number 6. So I started doing a little research. And something came through to me that actually came from a new book, from a brand new deck that we used last week. And I thought, that's perfect. Message received. Thank you, Cosmic Soul family. The activations that have been given to many here recently are highly evolved. You are going to be awakening to your powers. You're going to be awakening to your abilities. If you've been doing the shadow work since, I'd say, around 2018 is when all this stuff started kicking in, okay? 2017 maybe, but 2018 for this period, okay? That is when all your shadow work started to unwind, just like a ball of yarn, unwinding, okay? And now we're at that very center of that ball of yarn, and you have all of this string to which you've gained all of this knowledge about yourself, about other people around you, and about exactly what you will and will not put up with. Boundaries, about your truths, about your beliefs. So important, so important to realize that we live in cycles. These cycles are conscious cycles. And you ask yourself, am I conscious of being conscious? That's one my guides gave to me a few years back. Are you conscious of being conscious? And I thought, well, shit, am I? I don't know. So then you start diving in more. You know, just keep that in mind as we spend time this evening. I really feel it strongly that those who have been doing that shadow work, those who have been really diving in, getting to the center of their yarn ball. And that's brand new. That's just coming through, you know, and realizing all that string that we had to unwind and get ourselves in and out of in order to get to this place, this moment right now. Because now is really, truly all we have. Right? The conscious flow of now. Across the veil, they don't have timetables and schedules and structures of having to do this and be here and got to do. No, that's not how it works. There's no linear time there. Where we came from. We came here to experience all emotion. All emotion is energy. Every single thing that you manifest begins with an emotion. Dis-ease in the body begins with an underlining emotion. I've had multiple text messages and multiple Facebook messages over the last 24 hours. So I know you're all feeling it. Some of you are really working in to this beautiful energy. I mean, every time we get hit with electromagnetic energies, we get these solar pulses, these solar flashes, and they come in. That is what is awakening this planet, the collective of humanity. So very important to understand that those ascension symptoms, although trust can knock you on your ass, are all for the collective good. Flow with them. I took 2 salt baths. Had to. But that's what works for me because, see, I'm a Scorpio sun, Scorpio rising, Scorpio Mars. You know, I have a lot of water and fire. And I'm being activated through this Capricorn beautiful new moon. We have a Capricorn new moon on Sunday, right as the new linear year begins. Okay. So whenever you're dealing with all of these different elements, earth, fire, air, water, spirit, and ether, yes, 6 of them. There's 6 elements. Did you know that? Yep, there are. Anyway, when you're dealing with all these different types of elements, how you deal with the energies that are coming in that are elevating the collective will always be unique to you. Some things may not work for you, but they work great for the person next to you. That's because you are a powerful, unique soul. And so for you, I mean, it may be just grounding and walking in nature. Maybe you need to literally scream and yell. Well, that energy out of your body. We can do this in so many different ways. And this is part of what I do. If you're just tuning in, we're on 7 different platforms. I'm seeing out of the side of my eye here. There's a lot of people joining in on the live. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see who is here. We will be doing first a little bit of the invocation and the astrology. I'm going to talk to you about the numerology of 6 through my higher guidance that was given to me today prior to this live broadcast. And then we're going to go straight into the astrology. We're going to look at the actual not the birth chart. But we're going to look at the actual event chart for the Capricorn New Moon, just briefly. And then we're going to go straight into the astrological, the cards. The energies are intense. Do what you need to do to calm yourself. One thing you can do, and this is what I tell everybody, you just literally breathe into this and then say, calm it down. I command and demand to calm it down. You can do this. If the ears are just ringing off the chart and it's way too much, it's gone on way too long, you command and demand, owning your power, owning your badassery, knowing that you are in control of your reality because nobody else is looking through your eyes. You're the only one that's projecting your reality about you. Whew. Okay, so let's see who all is in the chat. Just really, really quick. Let's look. Oh boy, lots of people here. Hi, Amy. There's Renee. Thank you, thank you. And by the way, happy birthday, Mr. Capricorn. You had a birthday last week. Hi, Christina. Woohoo, Jerry Lynn. There's all the gang, the Sparkle chat. Oh my gosh, Colette, thank you for being here. Shauna. Oh my gosh, Madness. What's what? Hey, I got to give a shout out to Madness Productions. Y'all check this out. He gave this to me for Christmas. It's selenite, black tourmaline, sodalite, I believe it was. And was it jade? I forgot. There's 4 stones in this beautiful pendant. Can you see it? Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's set out with the runes that he gave me for 3 days under the sun. Now, I've got the runes. People are like, oh, we're so excited for you to do the runes. I'm like, seriously, guys, I'm not that badass. I am, but I mean, like, I'm really, truly not. You have any idea? I don't know what those symbols mean. It's going to take me a little time. I've ordered a book so that I can learn all of the imagery, but they will come. But that's so funny to me how people are like, wow. Yarna Ball, hi there, Life in Wellness. Thank you. Thank you for being here. We appreciate all of you guys. So go ahead and list in there where you're coming from, where you're located. Hi, Dawn. Thank you for being here. Hi, Erin. And there's Crazy Katie. I love me some crazy Taurus Katie. Anyway, no, she's just a Taurus and I have to mess with her because she's my opposite, but the same. And let's see, there's Sandy. Gorgeous, gorgeous Sandy. Hi, beautiful soul sister. Wow, wow, awesome. Let's have a great show, shall we? Let's get rolling. Okay. I'm going to start, first of all, real fast for anybody who's on the YouTube that's new or on the Facebook. You must go to the replay to win the prize package. Okay, so here is the big prize package, okay? It has all kinds of stuff. You got Capricorn towels, like big old long towels, like for your bathroom or for whatever. It says organized, practical, ambitious, da-da-da-da-da. And then you have a white sage and cedar smudge stick with a personal shell from me. Stress less cards. These are so neat. They literally have 50 cards and they have all these little like you draw one every single morning when you wake up, and it gives you a little exercise to do and an affirmation to say. I like that it gives you the actual things to think about. And you know what's funny is that a few times when I've drawn mine, because I got me a deck as well, they were right on for what corresponded to that time period for that day. And I actually went back and I was always like, wow, thank you, universe. It was really cool. And then we have these wonderful jasmine. It's a jasmine set of 30 incense. And it has like a little holder. And then also a small diffuser for like your car or any small space. And then finally, the last batch of what I have left. I have just a little bit of this left of my Sparkling Sea Mist Moon Spray. My Sparkling Sea Mist Moon Spray is also a 5G blocker. Okay. Electromagnetic gold and shungite. It's been infused with a little seawater, some Florida holy water, a few oils that are like for blocking and smudging. If you can't do like a smoke smudge or you're on the run, you can spray it and it just gives you an upliftment. I spray it all over my body every day, because it actually does block all the toxins that are in the air. Because I've researched, I've been working on this thing for over a year. I think it's almost ready to go. So trial and error. I was doing like, as I grind up all of my own stones and I infuse it and everything. And I think I did too much of the stones, and they were getting clogged in the lines on the last batch that I gave out. So apologize for that. But still trying to learn, and making sure that I don't put too much, because we don't want to ever put anything that's, too toxic or hazardous for our skin. We want to make sure that this is voluptuously wonderful and uplifting and protective. So those are on the way as well. So you have to be on the replay. If you're commenting now on the live, I appreciate it, but that does not do the trick. You have to go after the live has gone live. Comment. That's how I gather the names. I also look and see if you've shared it on Facebook. Okay. If you shared it on Facebook, you get an extra name. Okay. So we will do that drawing. Let me pull out my calendars. Hold on. 2 calendars, y'all. Got the new one, got the old one. Hold on. We will do that drawing on the 18th. Okay. Because the full moon in, Cancer. Yeah. Full moon in Cancer will be it's apexing the night of the 17th, but we'll do it on the 18th for Tuesday. So, and that's kind of cool because Uranus and Taurus will have gone direct that day. So that'll be a perfect time to do it. So we have a couple of weeks left. Make sure you get your name in the drawing. All right, let's move along here. Where's my glasses? How's everybody feeling? How'd you feel with those energies coming through today? I thought, holy shit, am I going to be able to do this tonight? How am I going to do this? I was really laid out. Hey, Cynthia, thanks for being here. Nice. Thank you so much. We got some new peeps in the house. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate all of the... Oh, Shar brought you here. Thank you, Life and Wellness. I love that. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. And hi to the Facebook user. This is another thing. If you're coming through on one of the groups or on my page, sometimes it comes up like that. And I'm not sure who you are. So put your name if you like, if you want. So anyway, okay. So let's get moving. What do I want to do? Oh, first of all, let's keep that open to the page that I need it. A little tea. that I just spilt down the damn front of my shirt. Well, geez Louise. Guess it's time to buy a new AstroTarot cup. See? It has my AstroTarot on there. And the little seal doesn't seem to want to stay sealed anymore. So I'm going to have to get another one made. Okay. Whew. You know, these energies are vast and they affect differently. And I say vast, it's like some people just feel like a thud, like there's like a heavy chest, or like they've just been laid out, like in and out of body is how I feel. Well, I go in and out of body a lot anyway, purposefully. So whenever I'm doing this and I'm not meaning to, it throws me for a loop. Plus, I've had a lot of just bizarro things happening that I'm not going to get all into for time purposes, but truly, I've had some like just strange stuff happening. I love it. It's cool. It's fun. But I was like, it's that kind of stuff that makes you go, what? Really? That just happened? Okay. If y'all have had strange stuff, let me know. Have you seen any like orbs or any swirly things, or if you had some synchronicities or whatever like that? Let us know so that we can kind of all realize where we at in the comments. All right. I want this. Do I want to do this one or this one? No. Okay. So we are going to be talking about Capricorn season. We're going to be talking about the Capricorn New Moon. And Jupiter, Uncle Jupiter, rules Sagittarius, ancient ruler of Pisces. Ancient ruler basically means it was Pisces ruler before Neptune was discovered. Okay, so now we have Neptune and Pisces. I'm sorry, and Jupiter within Pisces. This is magical, spiritual, soul awakening, goddess, God, beauty energy. I'm so happy, so relieved, been looking forward to this day for a long time for Jupiter to get up back in Pisces. He was there in Pisces last year, this year, my bad, just for a few months. We got a little taste of that, but now he's back. And so it's kind of like, wow. And Jupiter expands everything. It's like the magnifying glass. Anything you put the magnifier to, it's going to expand it. So got to watch like overeating if you're affected by that. Truly. I told my BFF Kelly Pena today, I was like, girl, watch it. Don't overeat, because during this period, she's a Pisces, you could gain weight. So be careful. Anyway, so what I want to talk about is this Capricorn energy and this year of 2022 being a 6th year. Okay. And people are always like, oh, 666, number of the beast. No, denied. That was hijacked by the dark elite dildos that really tried to convince everybody that that's all that is true. It's not. Do not give that any credence whatsoever. Okay, so so Capricorn. What I have here is this card. Y'all don't mind my fingernail either. I broke my fingernail today. So anyway, the rest look pretty. I didn't have time to go do it. Anyway, the Devil. This is Capricorn. This is Major Arcana, the Devil. I just want you to really take a nice, good look at that card. Lots going on in this card. This is from the Star Tarot, which I was actually putting the cards up because I leave the cards out for a week and I work with them throughout the week. And I was putting them up and I was getting out the new cards. When this card flew out all by itself. And so I wasn't even doing a reading. I was putting the cards away. And this card decided it wanted to speak. One more shot of that. So that is in representation of Capricorn. So I thought this might be a really cool way for us to kind of kick this off. I just have a few little things I want to read here. Oh, Christina Kars just said, That card fell out of her deck today. That's so cool. Okay, and Renee, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up here. Renee said, weird synchronicities, Matrix movie messages, also thinking about number 6-year moments to the energy bursting. Yes. So the Matrix movie, y'all. There is nothing in that movie that's like subtle, is there? I mean, they just straight up put all those messages straight up in your face. Even at the end of the movie, they were like, that's not what society wants. The sheep want to be controlled. That's a double-tiered, if not triple-tiered, programmable movie. And if you're awake and aware, then you can see and watch that kind of stuff. But I can just imagine somebody who's completely asleep that has no idea that they're actually, living in a inverted reality and that they actually can program their life however they choose. Most people don't realize that. I could just imagine what they thought when they saw that movie. I sat there and I was like, whoa. And then I started watching more, and we were going to watch the rest of it. And then we ended up getting sidetracked and had to start watching something else. But it was really, I loved it. I'm going to watch it again because I know that I'll find more and more and more programming within the program. All right. I digress. Before I start this, everybody take a deep breath real quick for me. Take a deep breath in with the light. We are now using golden light, by the way, through the blue source creator, through your actual source, your source. You're calling in the light. As you breathe it in, you want to breathe it in through and just have it kind of flutter down golden light. This is the year of gold, by the way, on multiple levels. I've been told that too. I call forth from within the light of source. I call in the golden light. Thank you for standing at the forefront of my heart and my mind. Thank you, Golden Source, for activating the ancient wisdom of my soul. I welcome in the support of heaven, earth, the stars, light beings, and beyond. Amen, aho, and so it is. Capricorn. So you understand Capricorn fully. Sometimes Capricorn gets a bad rap. This is why sometimes I'll bring out books just to get us into the flow so you understand where we are going with this month and the new moon energy and the year, which tied into this as well. All right, it says keywords are integration of opposites. Intervention. That's just why I have glasses. Hello, come on, y'all. Integration of opposites, intervention, creativity, arts, networking, transformation, healing, solutions, movement, inspiration, alchemy, awakening of your life force, meditating, harmony, peace, as above, so below. You didn't know how magical Capricorn was, did you? Well, you're about to find out. So I wanted you to hear, where is it? I wanted to go. Okay, hold on. Here we go. So Capricorn is power, control, survival, honesty, desire, structure, ascension, addiction, resourcefulness, identity, temptation, passion for living, and sensual pleasures. So Capricorns are super they can become like the magical goat any day. The magical flying unicorn is like the top archetype. Now, I just love this. A lifetime personality symbol. The devil represents one who is not afraid to discover the dark and hidden aspects of things as they are. There are untamed desires in all of us, and those who have the devil as a lifetime or personality, aka Capricorn, are instinctually more aware than most of these compulsions. You like to test the limits. You possess the talent to perceive the positive and the negative aspects of a person. You do not judge others, as you understand that we are all on a journey trying to balance the dualities of the dark and light within. The yearly growth symbol. There's a whole lot of stuff here talking about Capricorn, but I'm going to jump down to this yearly growth symbol. Keywords for the yearly growth for this year: doing the right thing, trapped, suppression, addictions, passion, creativity, fear, materialism, self-imposed limitations, confronting your shadow side. It's going to be a lot of that this year. Responsibility, unhealthy entanglements, ambitions. Okay. And temptations, obsession, lack of control, sexual desires, life force, physical activities, and being aware of the highest good. This is the part I kind of liked. Did you know devil spelled backwards is lived? Lived. The experience is the spiritual soul living in a physical body, in a material world, in a constant balance or battle to do the right thing or not. The devil year can present you with the temptations and distractions that take you off course. This year can bring some strong and heavy lessons, but it can also encourage you to lighten up and have some fun in your life. During the devil year, you want to embrace your passions, but in a responsible way. This is a time to fully embrace the beauty the world offers you. During the devil year, you may find yourself attracted to creative people and projects. It is also a year that you could experience a strong physical relationship that heightens your sensuality. Bam, bam, bam. All right. Okay. You may confront some shadow aspects of yourself that need to be dealt with so you can heal and shift to a more positive direction. Review your bedevilments from a place of honesty and truth. Honesty and truth about it. We ain't all good all the time. We didn't come here to be good all the time, y'all. All right. Sorry. Where was that? Greed, selfishness, addiction, guilt, unhealthy relationships, materialism, misuse of power, and base behavior are some of the negative aspects of the devil's web that can trap you in your self-imposed prison. Remember, you have the key to free yourself. The devil encourages you to rise above and strive for your highest good. Entanglements, distractions, temptations can take you off course. Be aware of your choices and actions. Are your decisions the highest for good for you and others? It's time to stop. Bottom line, this year, number 6 presents you with a choice to live life fully, passionately and responsibly integrating your material world with your spiritual self. I just love that, because I'm a big fan of let's be human, okay? And let's realize, growing up, we were programmed, don't do this, don't do that, you'll be in trouble, you can't cuss, you can't smoke, you can't drink. Yes, are we vying to be our best selves? But are we also blocking being able to be human? Because that's why we came here, to ascend and still be human. You can be a crystalline starseed badass and still be a human, because guess what? That's what you are. So I'm just saying this year is the number 6. And yes, reciprocity. I can't ever say the word. Back and forth, back and forth. Give and take, give and take. That's going to be a real big one. But a lot of people are going to be doing their shadow work. A lot of people are going to be turning towards God. A lot of people are going to be calling out to God. You can't help that. I mean, like Jupiter being in Pisces, and oh my goodness, when Jupiter and Neptune and the Sun and Venus all come together, that's going to be like, whoa, amazing. Like, really, so with the overall generalization of the year, it's okay to be human. It's okay. We have, tendencies to do things. Capricorn is very much about being human. They are a cardinal earth sign. Cardinal meaning they take advantage of getting things going. They get things accomplished. They move through. Now, but they're also very slow paced because they're methodical and they're practical, and they're going to look into stuff and really make sure it's the right choice. Right now, patience, lots of patience with these energies. Through the whole year, really. It's not going to be a year of, I don't see a whole lot of massive movement, but I see a lot of revelations and a lot of things resurrected. I loved how the Leo King, David Palmer, said something to the fact of everything that's happening for this year is all resurrected from our past. There's going to be a lot of resurrections coming from the past, because I got that same thing in meditation. I don't know when it was, around December or so, early December or maybe November, but I just saw resurrections, like things coming up from the past that we can finally, once and for all, heal and clear and be done. Instigating new things right now with Venus retrograde, and like literally Mercury's about to hit Pluto. Venus and Pluto, like Mercury, Venus, and Pluto are all right there in Capricorn, and they're all conjunct one another within a degree or two of each other. It's all in the same space. Until that, definitely Venus retrograde's over. If it's something you've been working on, if it's something you've been doing, then go ahead. But Mercury's about to go retrograde. We're about to step into the shadow next week of Mercury going retrograde. That's happening this month. So with these energies and this number 6 year, just if I were you, like for me, I know that there's some new things I'm wanting to start, but I'm not going to start them. Like I wanted to start a new show, but I'm not going to do it. I started against my own guidance. I started a brand new class, a year-long Hellenistic astrology class. And I'm falling behind, because of the energies and stuff that's happening, that I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe this was the wrong time to do it. And I'm going to power through it because I already paid for it and it's there. It's just that I wanted to be like live with the class every Saturday, and it's just not happening. So therefore, I'm going to have to flow with it. I use my own life as an example because we all have certain things that are coming in and out of our lives, things that we're trying to accomplish, things that we're wanting to get done, things we're wanting to get instigated. Now, if you are cardinal, so if you're like Aries or Libra or Cancer, Capricorn, cardinal earth is going to get the most positive flow from this new moon, because this is a good new moon. It truly is. It has a really good aspect. Uranus is going to be in a trine to it. So, it's a good one. It's a good new moon. I still don't go out underneath a new moon and try to charge your crystals or anything. Wait till you see the crescent moon in the sky. Don't do any kind of work unless you're banishing, unless you're trying to get rid of. Then go out underneath the dark moon and work it. But always make sure you protect yourself. Always make sure that you've cloaked yourself with light prior to doing this. Somebody needed to hear that. And if you don't know how to do that, message me. I will let you know how. Okay. All right. Let's move on. We've done that. Okay. I want to get the reading out the way. So this degree is placed at 12 degrees in Capricorn for the new moon. So I'm going to read real quick the Capricorn 12 Chandra. This is inside degrees. Okay. This is the inside degrees. I love the inside degrees. The header for that degree, because see, each degree in astrology means something. Okay. So this is what this degree means. This is what's setting the energy for this time period up until the next new moon. 4 weeks, sometimes 2 weeks if stuff comes into fruition. But with Capricorn, yeah, give it 4 weeks if you're trying to set anything into motion, because we set intention at new moon. All right. Kind of crazy, right? I like Capricorns because they can be some freaky. I wouldn't mind marrying a Capricorn. I wouldn't, because I'm Scorpio and I could be freaky too. So here we go. All right. A beautiful, erotic, fat woman eating chocolates. That's like the header. I shit you not. Look at it. Okay, hold on. A beautiful, erotic, fat woman eating chocolates. So funny. Okay, here we go. Obsession with images of what is desirable and undesirable. Polarization of the inward awareness between plus and minus. Inward. The extreme reliance upon external proof, external props, external projection. Just like all that stuff that's going on in the world that I'm always saying, just let that be. Don't create your reality from what all that crazy shit that's happening in the world. Create your reality within your own space, within your own field. Because right now is a time when they're going to be pushing the fear, and they're going to be pushing this, and we're going to be pushing that. Lots of fear-based stuff still going to be happening, especially now because they're falling apart. Their yarn ball is untwining. We almost got to the center. All right? Hold on. Let me back up. The extreme reliance upon external proof, external props, and external projection. Everything blown up to be so dramatic, so total, and so pressurized that what comes forth is the inversion of what is sought. Can't make this shit up. Placing yourself in predicaments and dilemmas which are impossible and gross. Don't put yourself in an impossible, gross situation. Don't do it. Yet, being swartly resistant to getting the message that when you persist in the polarization, your world between the absolute ideal and the absmal norm. Okay, excuse me. Let me do that again. Yet being swartly resistant to getting the message to what you persist in polarizing your world between the absolute ideal and the absmal norm. You tear apart your world and your being. It's like the whole polarization of, I want to do this with my life, and I'm going to do this with my life because this is the safe thing to do, or this is not the safe thing to do. Oh, wow. Okay. I need to move on. I'm being told to move on. How's everybody feeling? Oh my. Please tell me I didn't just get booted. Did I get booted? Am I still live? Do y'all still see me? Okay, so everything just went out here except for the lights. Like, all of you went black for a minute. Is everybody still here? Oh, I'm telling you, these energies, this stuff kind of happens when I'm doing a live. If you're new, this happens sometimes and I'd get booted or stuff. But I've got the most powerful Wi-Fi. And I did do a reboot before I started. I always do. Something's happening. Hold on. Okay. Let's see that butt. Whatever, dude. You don't want to see my butt. It's big and bootylicious. Look at this. What is this fart flaps dumper? Okay, where's Madness? Madness, you need to kick them out of here. We don't want to talk about fart flaps and dumper. Jumping jacks. All right, whatever. You're funny. I don't care. Just don't be ugly. All right. Okay, I'm glad that y'all are still here. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Colette. I see you there. Hi, guys. Okay, I thought we were out. Hold on. This is the chart for the Capricorn New Moon happening January the 2nd at 12:33 p.m. That's Corpus Christi Central Time. I'm located Padre Island, Corpus Christi, Texas. So disregard the house placements because I use my location. All right. For your location, you want to type in all of that information into your astrological, whatever kind of service you use. Astrograph.com. They have a great time passages app, and it's not super expensive if you guys want to dive into this stuff. They're really good and they're intuitive and they break it all down for you. So check that out. We can do it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is pull up this chart. Get my glasses back on. Okay. Every time we have a new moon, it's when the sun and the moon come together. See, they're both there at 12 degrees. I don't like this. Hold on. I want it on this, and I don't want it fuzzy. Why is it fuzzy? Oops. No, that's not what I want. Go back. Hold on. I guess it will be fuzzy. Why is it fuzzy like that? Okay, we'll just deal with it and I'll fix it later. Okay, so 12 degrees. And we just heard the 12 degree of Capricorn. See, here we got Capricorn right here. So when they come together, basically, it blocks out the light from the moon. That's why I said don't do any kind of work, ritual, or anything underneath this full moon until you can see it in the sky, which is normally about 24 to 48 hours after the new moon has apex. So you just wait a day or two and then you're good to go because you want to be able to have a little bit of light because you're going to grow with the moon. You're going to set your intentions. Then you start a new diet, start a new workout program, start a new job, start a new business. Now, with that said, you can still set your intentions, but pencil that stuff in. Oh my gosh, look, pencil. It's telling us to pencil. That's crazy. Why is it doing that? Hold on. All right. Stop. There we go. Add. Pencil. Pencil. That's why it's doing it all shady. Oh, and work on your shadow. It's a really good time to work on your shadow as well. Okay. With this new moon, we have got Pluto, Mercury, and Venus, not too far off. See here? Now, Mercury will have moved into Aquarius at that point. So that'll be a shift in our mind. It actually happens on that day. As you can see, it's at 0 degrees Aquarius. So 0 degrees Aquarius, you're thinking about what your communications are going to be, what kind of things are coming at you in a communicative form. You're thinking about how you're going to express yourself throughout this time period, but also keeping in thought processes of how you're going to diligently work through what you're setting your intention for. The process. What's the process of what intentions I'm setting? And patience. Process and patience. That's a good thing to remember. Throughout this time period, what's your process and do I have patience with it? And do I know process, pencil in the process and the patience. So it's all about the penciling it in because you know things are going to change. Definitely when we're dealing with Pluto, who is the Lord of Karma, who is also our soul. Like, did you know you can look at your birth chart and look where your Pluto placement is? That's where your soul, it's a big tell of your soul, of your highest self. You know, that explains quite a bit if you know your Pluto placement. I'm Pluto Libra. And it's a generational thing because Pluto moves really slow through a transit. It's like 27 years for it to go all the way through a sign. And we're getting at these end degrees of Capricorn, which is government structures, you know, how we build things in the world. It's the builder. Capricorn is the builder. And Pluto being there saying you must transform this or die, basically, because if you don't transform it, you're going to have to come back and do it again in your next life. That's basically how that rolls. Okay. So be patient and process. You know, it's like so I live on the island. So when the moon comes, the new moon tends to calm the seas. All the waves get a little calmer. And I've seen it where it's just like one little blip of a wave. And normally we got pretty decent waves here. And it calms it down. So think about calming yourself down. And truly process through your communications. Think about what you're going to say before you say it. Make sure that what you're speaking is really speaking into what you're building, not only for January, but for this year. Because the beginning of the year sets the precedence of the linear calendar. And we're living in linear time. We can be at 6D vibration, but we're still here focusing back and forth, kind of floating in between 6D reality and 3D reality, just depending upon how much highly ascended you are. Okay? And remember, there's a lot of people out there that are not. So there's going to be a lot of people that are getting all of these realizations through Pluto, because Pluto will have Mercury. Mercury will be past. I think it's tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Yeah. Okay, so tomorrow is the day that Mercury and Pluto will be conjunct exact. So we're already starting to feel this. There could be some massive spill of truth happening over the next couple of days. This is all in a wide conjunction, but it's exact tomorrow. But this is bada bing energy. This is I wrote bada bing for today. Galactic presence is strong. We have massive galactic presence here. You have to let go of all of the old attachments, everything that you were attached to. I want you to think back to 2018 and how far you've come, because this year's energy is so much better than the last 36 months that we've been through. Now, will it have its challenges? Absolutely. Always. But it has a little bit better of a give and take. And there aren't any massive Saturn, Pluto, conjunctions and these hard aspects that we've had over the past 36 months. We've had a lot of those coming at us, a lot of hard aspects. There's a little blip of something in April and a little something at the end of the year. And we only have 4 eclipses this year. So that's kind of cool. Eclipses are massive change. That's why we had so many this past year. All right, let me get moving on this chart. Okay. Also, we want to be looking over here because this is a Capricorn moon. We always want to look to Capricorn's ruler. Where is Capricorn's ruler? We got Saturn also at 12 degrees. So you see 12, 12, 12. This is activating everything that Capricorn stands for within our lives. Now, the nice thing is that you don't have Jupiter still inside of Aquarius. Because when Jupiter was inside of Aquarius, Saturn's being blocked, not getting to finish. having to start over. Whatever it was in your life that you were like, I'm trying to get this done and I have to keep doing this, or this totally gets blocked, or, you know, trauma comes into your life and you just can't, it's like I can't get it. Well, it was because you had Jupiter that expands everything, that magnifies everything, playing into that energy of Saturn. Now it's moved in and there's going to be this ease and flow of Pisces. It's a spiritual energy. It's etheric. It's mystical. It's really a beautiful energy, but can also expand on addictions. There will be a lot of people leaving the planet. I mean, it will increase because Pisces is when you ascend physically out the body. Pisceans are pure spirit incarnate beings, often having, you know, awkwardness within the body because they have a hard time staying in the body. If you have a Piscean placement, you definitely want to check that out because that will be getting expanded. Whatever that placement is in your actual soul blueprint, your astrology birth chart. So it's real important to look at that stuff. All right, let's see what else we've got. Now, this moon will be getting squared over here to Chiron in Aries. It's a long square. It's a wide square, but still a square. It's not exact, but still a square. Chiron has just moved forward from being retrograde. So Chiron is still at that kind of I'm just getting going stage. Chiron is the asteroid. It's the wounded healer. He's all wise. He's the magician. He rules astrology and esoterics and everything spiritual. But he's super wise. He's like that I'm seeing the vision of the scientist in the, you know, the wacky professor, you know. This is when you can become the alchemist. He is the alchemist. Find out what you have. Like I have Chiron at 13 degrees in Aries. It pulls up every single thing that we fear and brings it to healing. It's when you can literally become a straight up healer. Because everything that you've been through, all of the traumas, all of the hurt, all of the pain, all of the loss, he's been through a lot, you know? And he wasn't super loved. But he alchemized his entire situation and created astrology. I love it, you know? And he's in square over here to this new moon in Capricorn. Building slow with patience. Wisdom. So much wisdom around this new moon. It's a real positive new moon if you wanted to start something new. Like, for instance, Christina Karst of Christina Karst Yoga here on the island just let me know she's starting to learn tarot. So it's a perfect time to work on any kind of esoteric skills or spiritual skills, anything invisible. Like I was thinking earlier in the meditation, I was like, I'm going to become what? No. What is? No. Who's calling me? Renee! You know better. Well, you know what? Why are I thought Madness was okay, these people need to go. Okay, I don't know how to do that from here. Hold on. Apparently we got somebody that's really ugly in the studio. It's not my fault, YouTube. I'm on Ecamm software. I'm not on YouTube. I'm on all of them. Hang on. You know, Madness, can you not get them out of there? Can you not ban them? You're a moderator. That's what you're here for. Hold on, everybody. Just give me a minute. It's so rude. You know, it's rude. I don't really quite know how to do this because I've never had to. But I guess I can figure it out right here in the middle of the live broadcast, seeing as Madness has not kicked him out yet. How do you ban him? Stop calling me. Stop calling me. I'll figure it out. Stop calling me. Why are you trying to call me while I'm trying to report? All right. Yeah, but I have to block him for the channel. Yeah. Hold on, guys. See, I go through eCam software. I'm through multiple stations or multiple channels. I'm not in just one. So I have to go back into another deal to get all this out of here. Let's see. Okay. That's so rude. Y'all, don't call me, okay? Because that messes with me even more. Messes with the flow. I appreciate it, but please don't ever call me when I'm on here. I will handle it, but don't call me because that makes it worse. Just a moment, please. Why we got to have ugly trolls? And why was Madness not kicking them out? All right. We're just going to take care of some business right now and throw some wrenches. Hold on a moment. There we go. I think it is a success. And I have added Renee as well as Madness, as well as who else did Jerry Lynn. Are they gone? Say yes or no. Holy my gosh. Ping, 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 ping. Your energy sucks. How horrible is that? I don't know why people got to do that. I really, really don't. But you know what? We got it. We're at the helm. We're good. We are good to go. Let me get out of YouTube and back to my eCam so I can see all your lovely chats. I think that we have multiple moderators now on YouTube. I made Madness one, and Renee, I made you one, right? Yep, you're a moderator, as well as Jerry Lynn. Okay, so we got multiple moderators in the house. My bad. And you know what I'll do is I'll look into that and see if I can cut it out on the replays. Let's go. Hold on. We're gonna do a little. Just a minute. I'll clear the energy. All right. I call in the blue source light creator. Oh. All right. You know what we're going to do? Everybody has got the gist of the astrology. And I'm just going to double check to make sure. The main aspects to understand here is Saturn is exactly at this 12 degrees activating this whole thing. And then Capricorn over here Chiron over here is helping us to expand and anything that you're expanding on through your healing arts, anything that you're looking into to create a more close spiritual life is also going to be activated through Jupiter. Okay. Now, when we look at Capricorn, we definitely want to also pay attention to, oh yeah, Miss Libra. Definitely want to watch and see what's going on with Libra. I'm sorry, not Libra, Cancerian. Because even though there's nothing going on over here in Cancer, she's still very active because she's in the duality. And Capricorn truly is about the dualities of polarization, activation, through activity, through making things happen. So Cancer over here is in, and if you look here, it's in Aries. Chiron is in Aries. That's a T-square energy. So we can flow. The key here is flow. Flow everything. Even though this is Earth energy, even though this is Capricorn, we are looking at flowing because as you can see, all down here is empty and ready to go. Cancerian energy is the mother and rules by the moon. This is a new moon. So it's almost like the mother of the zodiac is asking us to just flow, be patient, pencil things in, know that you're going to have some things that are going to shift and change, and really dive in and use the Cancerian energy. Look up Cancer. Look up keywords for Cancer. That'll be your key to get through everything through patience and diligence. Patience and diligence. I like it. So what we got? Pencil it in. Process the thoughts because of Mercury being involved with this. Know that everything must be penciled in right now. You can't really make a plan with anything because it's going to shift more than once, sometimes more than twice. Process, pencil, persistence. Capricorns do not give up. They're very magical beings. Patience. Patience of Job. All right, let's do this thing, shall we? Okay. All right. So how's it going, everybody? Now that we've got the ship back, we are in control of the beautiful energies again. Oh, okay. So we're going to go into the tarot. I want you to tell me if you're water, earth, air, or fire. So I'm going to take the votes as to who wants to go first. And I'm going to pull up this right here so you know what we're playing with tonight. Tonight for the tarot portion. These card readings are based upon your sun, your moon, and your ascendant or rising sign. You must know those. You also must know if you're feeling it in your heart center or if you get chills or something pings, that it's also for you. And if it doesn't resonate with you, leave it. Take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. Okay? We have the Witch's Tarot because the moon is in Scorpio tonight, and I was feeling a little witchy tonight. Then, of course, because the Scorpio moon is happening tonight, Sexual Tarot. I love the sexual cards whenever there's Tarot and Capricorn energy. They're both very sexual creatures, so it's always good. We have the Black Moon Astrology cards for oracles because, of course, we're dealing with the new moon. And these are two somewhat new decks to me. I think they're new to the channel. They're part of the grouping that I bought. But I used to have the Tarot Grand Lux, and somewhere along the way, I misplaced it. So now I got another one, and I love it, love it, love it. Very much Capricorn, very regal. When I think of Capricorn, I think of very regal. They like the nicey nice, the poshy posh, but they're also extremely practical, and they can be frugal, but they still like to be on top. Pun intended. So we've got the Tarot Grand Lux, and then I love these brand new cards. One of my favorite cards yet. The Gateway of Light Activation Oracle by Kyle Gray. Amazing. As above, so below, so within as without. Connections to heaven and earth through the stargate of your heart. So let's just set the intention to connect. And I feel like these need to stay on the table. Okay. This is just a tiny little piece of carnelian. I love it. Isn't it pretty? Oh, wait, it's not carnelian. It's the orange one. Oh, I'm so rattled. I can't even think. What was the name of the orange stone? I have another big one, and I have a tree of it. Orange stone, orange stone. See, I'm topaz, but it's the stone's name is. Oh, I can't believe I can't remember it. I use it all the time. Brain fog. Citrine. Thank you. Yes, citrine. This is the little piece of authentic citrine. I just love it. It's just small, but it feels so good. It'll attract some money too, and that's a good time for it because with Venus retrograde, don't count on anything. Like, really be frugal right now. Like, really be frugal. Don't go cray. Don't be investing in a bunch of stocks. Don't be investing in a bunch of cryptos and all that stuff. It is not a steady time for that right now. It will be. It's getting there, but it's not right now. I wouldn't. And y'all that are getting engaged and married, I don't even know what to think or say. Good luck. Yes. Oh, and isn't that kind of let's just see here. Isn't that she says she's confused. So I'm going to do all of the elements, water, earth, fire, and air. And at the end is when you put your question in all caps with a question mark. Please put it at the end because I'm streaming on 7 different platforms. And it's hard for me to catch it if you put it right now. Then I have to go all the way back up and try to find it again. So if you wouldn't mind, please, I'll take a few questions at the very end. But first, we're going to start with, I'm going to see what all the votes were here. Let me back up. I didn't see Renee said this. He says, we have control of the ship again. And I said that, didn't I? That's so funny. I didn't even see you say that. Okay, I'm just going through here trying to find where everybody put their votes so I know where to go. Yes, Christina said, play the bowl, and I sure did. Yes, Renee, reclaim the space. I love it. I love it. Stephanie, thank you for being here. That doesn't normally happen, but I guess I'm getting more subscribers and it's going to start happening, so I have to be careful. So we have fire, water, fire, fire, air, earth, air, air, earth, air, fire, air. Sounds like I've got a whole lot of air up in the house, so we're starting with air tonight. Let's do this. Little sip of my tea. We'll start with the Grand Tarot. The Grand Lux Tarot. These have all been smudged, cleared, set out in the sun to charge. I always do that with all of the decks prior to having any kind of readings. All right. We give it just a couple little shuffles. See what's coming through. They've all been shuffled and all of the works, but I always like to just warm them up a little bit before we get started. I'm so happy you're all here tonight. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and come back to the YouTube replay video and comment. When you comment, that puts your name in for the monthly drawing. Every single month on this channel, we do prize package giveaways. Sometimes it's tarot decks, sometimes it's crystals, it's sprays, it's smudge sticks. We have a massive prize package. It's the biggest one I've ever given away. And I've been doing this almost a year now for Capricorn season. We'll be doing that giveaway for the Cancerian full moon happening the 3rd week in January. And it's always on Tuesday night. So if you're on the replay, you're a time traveler. Thank you for being here. All right, air. We're speaking to Aquarius that is now just carrying Saturn. By the way, Saturn is Aquarius ancestral ruler. So Saturn is very at home in Aquarius. Saturn it's a very magical planet, but it's also what rules karma and time. And when you have Saturn in Aquarius, it's not always the easiest. Saturn returns are very challenging. And we've got 1 year down now. So we have a year and a half to go of Saturn being in Aquarius before it moves on into Pisces. We're speaking to Gemini. Joyful, playful, witty, smart. Always got to be doing something, Gemini. Gemini, the north node of the moon, this is an 18-month transit, is at 1 degree. And it's about to hit 0 degrees. And then it's going to move right on out of your sign. So congratulations. You've probably had some massive transformations this year. Positive karmic revelations. Things that have come forth that you have been able to heal and move on from. And Libra, the lovely, beautiful Libras. Balance within your relationships. This year you've felt more balance within your relationships, within your money structures, within your communications. You've made big moves this year. Seriously, give yourself a pat on the back because those relationships that you've been healing are really positive. Like, it hasn't been easy, I get it, but it's really positive that, you've gotten this far. What accomplishments you've made in your relationships. All right, and they're ready to go. Looky there for the air signs. Oh, okay, I got to put it down. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let's see here. There we go. And are we zoomed in enough? Let's zoom in just a tiny bit more, because I always like to zoom it as much as I can so you guys can see. There we go. We have the Ace of Coins to start out for the air signs. Ace of Coins, man, you know, that's a brand new seed of growth of anything that you're creating. It's very grounded in what you're creating. All knowledgeable within what you're creating is what I'm hearing. I'm literally seeing piles of gold for you. Piles of gold is, and that could be abundance in anything that you're creating within your 3D reality structure. But remember, it's just a seed. It's only the beginning. It's only an idea. It's what you do with it. Challenged by major life event, major arcana, the Death card. Ruled by Scorpio. Massive transformation is going to come whenever you realize that you're planting a seed. Intuitive abilities coming online through your practicality of what you're doing. I'm getting a vision of the third eye. Like you're truly opening up your space in your mind. Because, you know, air signs are very mental. You're always thinking, you're always communicating, you're always doing. You rule that genre. That's who you are. But don't forget that you're also grounded in what you're creating. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. You have the Two of Wands. Look at that. You're at a crossroads. You're looking at things going, oh no, please don't let the power go out again. Whoo, they're coming in. I can feel them. Okay, you're at a crossroads with this, air signs. You know, either way you go is going to be challenging because you're asked to transform this. The purity in your choices. You need to look at what is this a pure choice for me? Because someone outside of you may be walking away from this. This is the Eight of Cups. This is water energy. This is fire energy, earth energy, and major arcana, the Death card, ruled by Scorpio energy. This is also a Scorpion. You may have a rising or a moon sign in Scorpio and be an air sign. This could be for you. This is an outside of you card. So somebody outside of you is having to walk away. You've got two twos here. You got the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. Whoever this is that's walking away from you, it's like truly you have to do this. In order to receive this new growth, to really understand that this is a brand new, fresh, tangible, good start for you that you must transform, you have to make the choices, even though you may not want to see it or they may not want to see it. Okay, somebody's not wanting to see it. Somebody's not wanting to see it, for sure. It's like you need to lift the veil, and my eyes are getting really dry, and I feel like, oh, okay. My throat's heavy. Somebody's got a lot of sadness from this. Yeah. Fuck. Okay, so you've got the Seven of Swords here. This is my lying, cheating, thieving, stealery, fuckery card. It's really somebody's done you wrong. Or it could be you, air signs. This is air. This is air. It could be you, air signs, having to literally cut and run. Having to take what you can take. Having to get on out of there and take what you can and leave. And maybe that person that's walking away is feeling like, you know, they've been done wrong. That's what I'm hearing. They've been done wrong. You know, they feel or you feel somebody's been done very wrong. What's on the bottom? Okay, so overall you have the Four of Cups here. You know, somebody's just feeling very dissatisfied. Let's get, I want to get one of these oracles for you. I think that this person that's walked away from this situation, they offered up something that you were just dissatisfied with and you had to leave. And it's okay because you've got the Ace of Coins here and you will have seed of new growth. But this whole situation must be transformed. In order to walk through here to make this choice to, you know, literally you're going to take one direction or the other, you know, each way is going to be challenging no matter what, but it's the only thing that can be done to get to this. And with this Two of Swords, you know, she's not wanting to see. She's like got the veil over her eyes. It's like, open your eyes, take off the veil, have a look, and tell yourself, I can do this. And if you have to get ugly about it, you got to get ugly sometimes. These are intense energies we are in. I will tell you, I wasn't expecting to have a lot of lovey-dovey, happy cards tonight with these energies because I was feeling heavy on the collective earlier. Heavy, hard, challenging energies. We're going to get to those positive ones. They are coming, but it's just not time right now. There's an offer that's going to be made. Whether it's you making the offer or somebody else and you're just dissatisfied with it, maybe have another look at the other option have a look at the other options. The mountain isn't as big as you're making it out to be. And if your mind feels cluttered or you feel like, you know, oh man, if your mind is cluttered at this point, if you just, it's like electric intentions. Like you have these intentions and they're really strong to get through this, to make the choice, even though somebody else might have left, might have hurt you. It's really important that you understand that seed of growth. That's where your focus needs to lie. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's pull from the Gateway of Light activations. That one just popped. You want these? Okay. Emerald Tablet activation. Cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, and conscious manifesting. Conscious manifesting. No matter what the situation. If you haven't, by the way, gone and researched the Emerald Tablets, if you don't know what these are, go research these and understand these. If you don't know where to research them, message me and I'll let you know. Being conscious of being conscious through the trauma. I am presence. I am that I am, even through the hardness, even through the curves in the road and the winding wind of shit that's blown your way. Like I'm smelling a nasty smell. It's just been hard. It's not fair. It's not right. Okay. You have got the karmic board clearing, energetic clearing. Rewrite your story and live your truth. Air signs. We're on the air signs. There's so much of your light body that's being activated, air signs, and it's all starting within your mind. It flows through the heart chakra center and it activates your entire Taurus field. But everything through your mind. So what you're creating through this process of making this choice and having to walk away or someone else walking away from you, you need to remember that, and this is a karmic thing for sure. This is a karmic thing that's come in, and you really truly have to remember that you're in control. This is your reality to manifest. This is, no one else is seeing through your eyes. No one else has your I am presence. Try and remember to own that. No, remember to own that. All right. Thank you, air signs. Thank you so much. Woohoo. All right. All right. All right. How we doing up in there? Hi, Linda. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Hi, Lotus Chick. How's it going? I'm just now seeing everybody. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull this on over. These cards are sticking today for some reason. Give those a quick shuffle. Clear them out. So what's next? We have water, fire, or earth. Water, fire, earth. Water, fire, earth. I can't remember what I saw. I think it was fire was the most that I saw. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and give those a good shuffle just to make sure they're cleared before I pick them up the next time, because I get in the channel and I'm just like, woo. They're saying for me to pull for the fire. And for fire signs tonight, we are going to use the Witch's Tarot. Now, these cards are a little bit smaller, so I might have to pull in the screen. Sorry, Jerry Lynn. By the way, you're a mod on YouTube now. This is fire. All right. Fire signs. We're talking about Aries. Chiron, the wounded healer, has just gone forward. Been in retrograde for many months now. So you're going to start to feel how you can heal from the inside out even more so. You've had a little bit of retrospective kind of low for Aries. It's low key. No, they're never low key. But for you, you've had some things come in that you realized you had to heal. And now, after those realizations, it's almost like when the leaves turn color in the fall. You're going to just like start falling away everything to strip it down bare to start it anew with Chiron moving. And also this moon squaring. This new moon is squaring to Chiron. If you have any placements around 8, I would say anywhere between 7 to 12 degrees, Aries. That's, you know, it's currently at 8. So anywhere in there, you're getting activated. All right. Who else do we got? Leo. Oh, Leo. Just rest, Leo, as much as you can right now, because you're about to have the North and the South node in Taurus and Scorpio T-squaring you. Depending upon your placement of your sun or any other planet placements in that area. That's never an easy transit, and that's a long transit. But it's always removing the karmic binds. It's always breaking the chains. I see chains breaking for you. Like you're literally breaking chains. You know, stuff that's been bound to you for a long time is about to start. So right now, I would just get as much rest as you can. Yes, still do your work. Yes, do what you need to do. But you really need to be taking that time to prepare yourself, because that's not going to be fun or easy. Now, it could be life-changing in a positive way once you've gotten through it. All right. And then we have, let's see, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Oh my God, Sagittarius, I always get so excited for you because I'm like, I know so many of you have been through it. And I know now you're almost done with your south node of the moon transit of 18 months. Congratulations. I always get so excited for you guys. You guys still have Mars there in your sign, and it's giving you a lot of energy, and it's propelling you and giving you a boost. But don't forget to take that downtime as well and really reflect. There's going to be a lot of stuff being resurrected for you. And your money house, pay attention. Pay attention what you're doing with your money. Pay attention what you're doing with what you value. Everything is about to come into play for you. They're also saying this next transit of Scorpio, South Node, and Taurus, North Node, is going to be deeply elevating for your ascension process. This is going to be stuff that you haven't even imagined about to be happening to you over the next 18 months, Sagittarius. Yeah, powerful stuff there for you guys. Powerful. All right, let's go. Amy says, thank goodness I'm a rising Sag. It's been a roller coaster. And just so you know, I don't do whole house astrology. I'm sorry, I don't do the sun house astrology. So what basically that means, I do whole house signs, which means if you're a Scorpio sun, but you have an Aries rising sign, I'm going to look at that Aries rising and I'm going to count the house placements, which house placements matter because it's just like going to somebody's house. Everybody's house is different, right? Everybody has their own unique flair. Same thing in astrology. Each house means something and it has its own unique flair. So whenever you're looking at your rising sign, plus the rising sign changes every 2 hours. So it has more accuracy in its manifestation. I'm one of those rare astrologers that really just sticks with that rising placement. I mean, not to say the sun is important because that's your soul. But every planet is important because every planet will tell you something about yourself and how you're going about your soul's path, how you're living in your life, from being in the mundane reality to being in spirit and astral travel. It will tell you so much. And people look at it and they're like, oh my gosh, I never knew this. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. So here we go with fire. Fire signs, fire, 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 fire. Eyes are getting really dry again. Energies starting to get the tingles. Seeing a baby. Seeing a little bitty baby. Something new. Something growing. It's either a baby about to be born or something you're birthing. All right. And we have the Queen of Swords. Let's zoom this in just a little. These are smaller. They're like medium cards. They're not tiny cards, but they're not huge. And that light is a little much. Come on over. There we go. I don't like that either. Bring it down just a tad. Sorry. Okay. For the fire signs, you have the Queen of Swords, large and in charge, all wise, all knowing. She is the queen of drawing the line in the sand and setting the boundaries. She's not going to put up with nothing, but she's going to make sure things are fair and just and balanced. But she's also like I love in this one, she's holding lavender. And she's intuitively knowing of how to keep herself calm through any situation. I'm feeling a heavy head pressure to the third eye right here, like real heavy all of a sudden, like I'm being pushed. I just saw a vision of a sword, like literally coming in and slicing something in two. Want these? Okay. We're going to take these two here. You want these? No. Okay. So we have the Page of Pentacles, challenged by the Page of Pentacles. This is a student. This is learning. Okay. You're just beginning this process. And this is earth energy. This is air energy. And then you have the High Priestess. She's like the alchemist goddess of all goddesses. She knows all of the hidden realms. She's the keeper of the Akashic record. She keeps the secrets. She is the wise woman, intuitively knowing within her gut what to do at all times. You have two very powerful placements here. I also like that she's depicted upon the new moon here. That's major life event, major arcana card. I see her as the High Priestess, Pisces, possibly Scorpio energies. The Page of Pentacles is really just someone who has to learn, or it could be communication coming in. Let's keep going. What else for the fire signs? We're on the fire signs. Thank you for being here. I can hear that. I can hear in the chat. What sign? Or what house? Or whatever. The cosmics, I mean, it's like a cosmic blue feel. I'm smelling a cosmic blue. Somebody's wearing cosmic blue, or it's just, I smell across the veil. So I'm smelling this cosmic blue. It's like this passionate violet, purple blue. Oh, it smells so good. Yeah, you got the Six of Wands here. Someone outside, oh, I'm sorry, the Seven of Wands, my bad. Someone outside of you, fire signs, is like really standing up for you, or is coming at you and you're feeling like you have to stand up for yourself. The purity and the clarity from which this person is coming from is not seen at this time. You're still learning. Whomever this person is that's outside of you, this is a very much the archetype of I'm standing for myself. This is how it's going to be. This is what I'm going to do. And you guys can come at me all you want, but I'm going to fight you off. I'm going to make sure that what I stand for is true. The clarity and the messages coming, this is fire energy, by the way, of this person outside of you is true. I know that for fact. But for you, you feel guarded. You feel like you're still trying to learn what's going on here. And really, truly, deep down, you know. I have a card that's backwards. That's not good. Still smelling that purple, blue, violet color. The High Priest. So you have the major life event, major arcana card, the High Priest up in the house. He is all-knowing. He is spiritual. He is someone who, and it could be a he or she. Don't get mixed up on archetypes. I mean, these are just archetypes. Don't get mixed up on gender. So the High Priest is here and the High Priestess. You may very well be in a couple. But the thing is about the High Priest, this dude, look at, I love this one, how he's depicted. Look at, you have like, the whole cosmos in one of the key, and then the sun in the other, but it's also a moon. See the moon and the sun. And I love how the gold and the silver are alchemized. You know, this is someone who's truly moving through their spiritual path, but they may be a little bit more traditional on their spiritual path than you are, fire sign, is what I'm hearing. I do feel a joyous interest, a curiosity for what and the mystery that you are. But there's something here that this person truly is standing up for, and the stuff that's coming through them is clarity, but you're still kind of suspicious. You're still kind of like, what? I'm not real sure. The information is needed for you, and you're kind of demanding it. Like you're wanting, yes, I'm getting that. You're kind of like truly wanting it. You really need the information to have that clarity. You want all those? Okay, yes, they want all of them. Yeah. Okay. So you have the Ace of Swords here. Holy moly. And you have the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Okay. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up, Chanda. All right. And you have the Knight of Wands. Okay. You have 2 aces. There's only 4 of these in a tarot deck. Okay. This is the Ace of Truth, of knowledge, of wisdom, of clarity. It also can be cutting cords if you need to. This is the Ace of Cups. It's all about your love and your emotions and everything that brings you joy through an emotional, intuitive state. These are seeds. They must be watered. You must practice patience. But the knowledge is there. I feel a real lovely, beautiful energy from this. But now this Knight of Wands here at the end, that is Sagittarius energies, or it could be Leo. But this is this guy. Okay, Sagittarius. He comes in. He saves the day. He's flamboyant. He's boisterous. He's funny. He's got this character to him, you know. But sometimes he don't stick around. So it could be coming in and out energies. Yeah. Okay. So I'm seeing someone that's just coming in and out. It's really a pleasurable energy, though. This is all really positive for you growing something with this individual. I don't feel anything negative off this guy that's outside of you or this girl that's outside of you. I feel you're being a little over suspicious and that the knowledge will come. The truth will be revealed. And then you're going to have a good path of growth there. What's on the bottom? Yeah. Okay. You've got a couple here. That's what I was thinking, you know, because you have the High Priestess and the High Priest. And now you have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. This is both air energy. These kings and queens take care of everything. They're excellent professionals. They handle their shit. They can be a little short sometimes, but, you know, they're balanced and they're fair and they're true. All right, let's go ahead and for you, just because it's a couple, I want to see what the sexual tarot have to say about this High Priestess. Well, there you go. You have the 3 of Cups for the High Priestess and the High Priest and the King and Queen of Aces. That's complete celebration. That's ultimate orgasm. Get it on. I'm feeling extremely sexual all of a sudden, and I ain't gonna lie. Wow. Okay. That's enough of that. That is some serious passion that's going down here, and it's all in a celebratory manner. Whatever is hidden, that's the knowledge that you're seeking, the clarity and the truth will come through so that you can water this cup of love with passion. In and out energy. All right, there you go. There is Leo, major life event, major arcana card, the Strength. That's right. You know, the Strength card is not just about being strong. The Strength card is truly about taming the beast within, taming all of those emotions that you hold within yourself. Really utilizing these energies of, okay, yeah, I'm fire sign, I'm passionate, I like to create, I like to do this, but this stuff always happens to me. That kind of energy, you have to tame the inner strength to get into this beautiful balance, whoever this is for. It's so important. This is a celebration card. 3 of Cups is celebration. But there's some things that are hidden here. And that gives you pause and concern, as most of us, it would. Whomever this partner that you're building this spiritual life is, there could be a little risqueness. And you feel like you want more. You want that whole, I'm seeing like the whole white picket fence thing. You know, you're wanting that. You're not going to get it until you tame the beast. I keep seeing that as well. Like really tame the inner beast within. Sit and meditate on that, or go for a nature walk and keep asking yourself, tame, just tell yourself, don't even ask, command and demand it in. Tame my inner beast. Show me the way. Reveal to me what needs to be seen. One more card for the air signs. We're on the air signs. We've done the water signs. Now, did we do the water signs? No, we did. Did we? Oh, I can't remember. No, we did air, and now we're on fire. My bad. I get going in the channel and I get screwed up. We're on fire. Okay, that's the one. I want both. Getting extra cards tonight. Okay, nice. Jupiter return, benefits, and a grand trine blessing. Holy cow. Okay, you have the Three of Cups here, which is celebration. This is a trine. It's one of the most positive placements you can have in astrology. It's harmonious flow. It's everything working together in a nice flow together. And the Jupiter return, that is all about return. Like when Jupiter, everybody looks forward to having Jupiter in their sign. Jupiter is ruled by Sagittarius, and its ancient ruler is Pisces. Jupiter today entered into Pisces after a very long time. We've been waiting. So it's really positive flow for you. The key here is, out of all of this, is this card right here. Tame that inner beast. Whatever that is for you, tame it. You've been weathered. It's been tough, but you can do this. Don't be so suspicious. There's a clarity there. And this is a real positive sign for the fire signs. So thank you very much. I hope that helped you guys. Hope that was good. I think it was pretty good. All right. What do we got next? It all reply. Yes, Sag rising. So Kelly asks, does this apply to Sag rising? Yes. Fire signs for the air. For the rising, the sun, and the moon. All of these cards are meditated on. It's about a 3-hour process prior to going live that I use and give time to get these cards to where I'm focusing in on your frequencies. I'm a conscious channel, so that's how it works. So it could apply to your rising, your moon, or your sun. They're wanting me to continue with these. We're going to keep going with these cards right here. These are really talking to me. All right. Hi there, guys. Thank you. Let's see here. Oh, Colette, I'm so sorry. Let's all send love and light to Colette. She's such a sweetheart. Nice. I saw the blue and smelt the blue. This blue cosmic light just came flooding through this room. It got really, really thick. So thank you for that confirmation, Renee. Okay, I need a little drink. I'm going to clear this space one more time. I just feel like I need to. Oh my gosh, I am so just... Okay, let's keep moving. Let's keep going. All right. What are we on next? Water. You know, when you're going down like a murky old river or a swamp in Louisiana, I want you to really think about how you would feel if you were in a swamp, going in just like a canoe or something. There's alligators, all kinds of, and you're deep in it, deep in the swamp. How are you going to get out of the swamp? How are you going to get back to land? Because everywhere you go, there's marsh. That's kind of like how I'm envisioning some of these energies for us all. But especially because we're on water signs, and I just hit it for water. Look, the only way to truly ascend trauma, drama, impossible energies that seem out there, how could you ever get through it, is to truly find the strength from within. Just like with that strength card. Persistence, belief in oneself. You must realize how powerful you are. You're the only one creating this reality for yourself. And that's how people survive. And think about like all of the great accomplishments that I want you to go back. This is a cycle ending right now. We are ending a major cycle right now. Even go back 8 years ago, because see, this is a brand new Venus cycle that we just entered. And 8 years ago, Venus was where she is now on her Venus star point. She makes a star in the sky on her transits, just like a star. And she's at her star point now in Capricorn, and now beginning a new travel to the next star point. That's why this is so powerful right now. Find out what's going on in your Capricorn house. That'll give you a clue. But these are swamp energies. But we can get through it because we got a canoe, we got a paddle, and we got will. We got spiritual will to perceive any reality we choose. Making a conscious effort, being conscious of our consciousness on the daily. All right, water signs. We're talking about Scorpio. The moon is in Scorpio tonight. Just moved into Scorpio. It'll be there for a couple of days. And then it's going to move on and hit Sag. And that's when the dark moon's going to happen. And then by Sunday, we'll be having that new moon in Capricorn. Scorpio, everything in your communications field is going to be relooked at, revised. I mean, everything, like your social media, you may start some new social medias, you may end them, you may be starting a new promotional or marketing job. That's a really good thing for you right now. Really positive for this year. You might be doing some kind of entrepreneurial business that's involved within like the medias or social medias or stuff like that. It's really, really good for you right now, Scorpio. Just remember that South Node is about to enter your sign. And that's going to be massive release of a lot of stuff. Lots of release, as well as resurrection. Everything in this year is not going to be a brand new thing. Most of it is resurrected. It may even be like a resurrected thought from something in the past. But it's still a resurrection. It's a total resurrection year. Pisces. Pisces, you've got Jupiter in your sign as of today. It's going to join in Neptune. You've got magic about to happen. Remember, every single thing you do, touch, say will expand. That's the key with Jupiter transits. Everything is going to expand. If you screw up in your bank account, your screw up can expand. Even though Jupiter is the benefactor, I mean, he is Zeus, okay? He's the great god Zeus. You know, who doesn't want the great god Zeus to come and pay him a visit, right? But you got to realize it's just about expanding, magnifying, making bigger. So just really pay attention to your focus. Every day, every minute, where are you focusing? You're going to have things, and always when Jupiter comes to visit you, always, especially if it's your ruler, always you're going to have things that are coming at you and challenging you. Every time. That's just going to be that way, especially during this time frame. Right now, oh my gosh, because those nodes are at the very tail end. Anytime the nodes are at the very end, it's intense degrees. Okay, and Cancer, the lovely Cancers. Well, this new moon is opposing you. And when you have a new moon that's opposing you, it's asking you to look here. So in your 7th house of Capricorn, which is your love life and your relationships and things that you value and how you balance your creativity, okay? You really want to look because it's challenging you somehow, some way. You need to be up for the challenge. But just remember, because it is in opposition to you, to take it slow, take it methodical. Don't jump. This isn't jump in energies. Okay. Cancer. All right, here we go. All right, so we have the Ace of Wands kicking off for the what? We're on water. Yeah, the water signs. Let me just push that in a little bit. All right. I love that. Did you notice, though, by the way, throughout this entire read, right? For all of the elements, because we haven't got to Earth yet. They're telling me this is the fire time, even though this is the water sign. This is the fire. I'm seeing the fire. I'm smelling the smoke. This is a fire time. This is a passionate time. Get excited and creative with your life, water signs. This is your time to do so. Your creation is on spark. Your God spark. That is your soul, you know? Enlighten. Ignite. I'm seeing fireworks. Explosions. There's so many choices, right? The 7 of Cups is all about water, emotions, intuitive abilities. There's so many gifts that are there available for you to ignite and create. This is your time, water signs. I feel really good about this. This is your time. You may be having a little anxiety and being a little confused as to which way to go, and that's normal. That's a collective flow energy, by the way. The collective consciousness of the entire planet, of every single person right now, has questions of which way to go and what to do. And it's just all a slow patience pace right now. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so I look at the Ace of Wands, and then I see the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, that's fire energy. Like I was feeling that strong fire and smelling the smoke. The Knight of Wands is like in charge of everything that he's handling, you know, with passion and diligence. And he's going to make sure that things get where they need to be. There's an energy of a communication or something coming through that is going to really light you up. And the anxiety of it may not disperse right away because you're so fired up about something. The Four of Swords. Someone outside of you, like you can see this woman here. This is where you go and you do a spiritual retreat. You take a break. You put your feet up. You take a rest. You find solace in silence. So someone outside of you is really like trying to keep it low key. Like someone's really like, I need a rest. I'm not real sure I can do this. And you're fired up. You have all of these ideas, all of this stuff that's going on. But someone outside of you is really slow. Like, look at her. She's even like, I don't know, 5 months pregnant. And she's like, I got to take a break for a minute, you know? Somebody might be pregnant within you. Water signs. There might be someone outside of you that is pregnant. Because I saw the baby earlier. That was for the other sign. Everything runs together. I can't. Yeah. Okay. So we have the Ten of Swords here. I love when the Ten of Swords comes up in this position, because this tells me that this is the end of some very difficult times. Even though this person here is tired, needing rest, knowing that they're at the end of it, knowing that all of these choices in these different like values, I'm hearing you value all of your choices. You like having a lot of choices, but you haven't pinpointed it yet. But there's something that's very sad, the very hard, difficult, long road ending. But this is the thing. The light is always in the background. And at least it's not like the Eight of Swords or the Nine of Swords. And you still got a fucking ways to go with this. At least it's like done, water signs. This is the finale of the bullshit, of the hardness and the trauma. Somebody outside of you is just needing rest. Truly. And you're fired up about something. You're like, no, we're going to keep going. We need to do this. And then we have this choice and we have this and this. And they're just like, no, I'm done. I got to rest. Give them rest. Yeah. So the Seven of Wands, this came up again. I also feel that this Seven of Wands is very much an energy for everyone during this time period. Because there's like a lot of things that are coming at us. And we're just trying to like stand our ground and fight back. Fight back with everything that we possibly, we stand for something. We know we must stand for something. She is not standing because she literally needs rest, is what I just heard. And somebody just walked in. Okay, we want one more for the water signs. And the TV's popping around and it's stopping and going. It never does that when I'm just in here by myself. But as soon as I start in with all y'all and all your frequencies, now and in the future, you time travelers and the YouTube, I love you. I love you. Thank you for being here. Sending you codes, sending you frequency, every transmission. Lighting you up. One more. Yeah, here we go. The Empress. Another pregnant woman card. So like truly you might be dealing with someone who's pregnant, or this is something you're just birthing. There's a lot of choices to be made. This was a long, difficult road, but it's over, water signs. It's over. So good to be over. Be large and in charge of your creativity, knowing that this is a beautiful start. But also knowing that that other person is still going through some hardness and they need some rest. Don't come at them so strong. And if you're fighting for them, I would advise just trusting in the abundance of their growth. They are going to handle this. They are birthing something new, a whole new consciousness, a whole new grouping of consciousnesses. Lots of people coming in to help this person. It's like a big herd of cattle or a herd of horses. When they all go through the countryside, they all come together, acting as one. All you have to do is tap in your consciousness into the herd, and you're there helping and guiding through the valleys and through the hills. Yeah, look at that. The Emperor's on the bottom. So you have the Empress and the Emperor. Water signs, if this is for you and you're in a couple, just continue to own your own frequency through this. Energetically sit and envision what outcome is best for all. And it will be. It shall be so. All right, let's keep going. What do we want? We want the Black Moon. All right, we're going to get the Black Moon astrology cards for the water signs. We've already done air and fire. Now we're on water. And next is earth. But right now, for the water sign, close. Keep those energies in flow. Just keep them in flow. And be in allowance. Because this situation that's been outside of you has not been easy. All the bullshit from everything that's gone on from the others that are around you has truly, because you're such an empath, you're sucking up everything. You don't have to wear their energies within your field. I work with people with their energies all the time. And when I pull their energy in, I don't pull it into my field. I just work with it. I don't let it come within my body. My life force is the most important thing that I have. Especially if you have any water placements like that, or if you're heavy water in your chart, you're a full-blown empath and you're going to take that stuff in. It's hard. I know. I am. I get it. But over time and practice, I've learned not to do that. It still affects me. I'm still saddened, of course, but I'm not going to let it like strip me of my frequencies. I believe. I love it. Pisces. I believe. Piscean energy. Okay, this is for the water signs. Piscean energy is straight up consciousness. It's at the very tail end of the zodiac. So it's like when we totally ascend and leave this body and we go back to our pure love source that we already are now. But this is the thing. We don't have to leave our bodies to feel that love source. We can do that through intention now. This is 2 in a row. I mean, y'all saw me shuffle these cards. Grand Trine Blessing, harmonious flow. Everything's going to work out through the energy. Always work with the energetic field. And then you have, wow, okay, that came out again. Jupiter return benefits. Water signs. This is going to be good because Jupiter, being in Pisces, is going to be in a harmonious trine to all the water signs. Isn't that beautiful how that works? Yeah. So we can just trust in the energies. And rather than acting in the physical or making that call or making that text, maybe we just trust and we work in the energetic field, creating the reality that we'd like to see from ourselves and that outer person. Because you have the Empress and the Emperor. That's all knowing. That's all ruling. And then you have all of these cards that came out again. And they actually fit with your water sign. So that's a huge, huge validation for me and for you. That it's all going to work out. But the best work you can do right now is energetically. Work on their energy. Envision their higher self. Get in a meditative state. Do it in a bath. Do it on a power walk. I don't care how you do it. Maybe you're going to work out and do weights and have earbuds with frequency music or whatever. Yoga. However you do it. However you get there. Because everybody gets there to their high self differently. Then once you're there, pull up the energy of that person outside of you and work with their highest self. You'd be amazed at how you can work with their energy. What is their energy doing? And what is their energy saying? Really forget the physical, because that's not what it is. We are beings. Some of us are rainbow. Some of us are bluish. We are beings before we are flesh suit. But we can't come to this earth without one. So that's why we're here with these skin, all this meat stuff on our body. But truly, You can work with the energies of anybody through your intention and your vision work. Always with the crystalline light, always in a protective state prior to going in. And you don't even really have to be in that protective state if you're that ascended in your knowingness that your all frequency is light all the time, even through your trauma. So listen, this is the thing. When you're going through the trauma, you literally can ascend that, which means you literally can pull yourself out of it. You can through energy work and people that are around you, loving friends, that help you. And if you're in a spot and you can't get out of it, call on them and say, hey, I need you to send some energy work to me, or I need you to envision some goodness for me, and I'll do the same for you, because you're in a co-creative process, you see? 2 or more souls together, that's all it takes for massive power to literally shift everything. And we're all working towards it. All light workers, star seeds, shamans, everybody. We all know we came here now. We all know we came here for this ascension, to raise the frequency on this planet in order to evolve humanity, so that if in the future humanity don't go extinct and everything's all shitty. You know what I'm saying? We're here to do that now. I can't be more passionate about that. I have not been sick in 2.5 years. Now, I have a little allergy because when I start channeling, my nose decides to run. It wasn't running when I started. It happens every time. But I haven't been sick. And I ain't going to get sick. I also ain't worn a mask. I also ain't doing that thing. Not doing it. Never did. I only had to do it at the dentist, or else they wouldn't see me. But all the other places, not doing it. Never did. I've been sick 2.5 years. Not even a cold. Because I own and keep my frequency. My frequency and my energy field, my life force, is the most important thing in my life. More important than my children. More important than anything. My life force. Because when I keep my life force in such a way, nothing can touch me. Knowing every single day I get up and go out, nothing can touch me. Now, do I have little backaches and neck pains and all this stuff? Absolutely. Because that's part of the ascension. And I'm feeling it. Because I'm human. And I'm not used to being in this flesh suit. Not used to being in this heavy, heavy reality of 3D. But we're receiving more and more light. And the more we just allow that light, just allow the light, just allow it. Just allow it. And then let it flow. And then you just feel the electricity. You could take your hands and you feel. You feel your life force. I can feel it all around my whole body. I can see it on people. And when that's the most important thing, ain't nothing going to touch you. It bounces off everything. Who are we on? Earth signs. Earth signs time. Woo woo. Yep, the death card came back out. It sure did. Thank you, Jerry Lynn. Thank you, everybody, for sticking. I know it's long because I had that whole mess in the middle with those bad guys, those bad trolls, those mean boys were in my in my stream. So I'm sorry. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, so there we go. Send in the souls into the crystalline light flame for transmutation. They don't know what portal they entered. They'll thank us later. Bam! Booyah! Hold on. Booyah! Yes, that's exactly right. That's great. Okay, here we go. We on the earth signs. Earth signs. So we have earth sign here. All of you in the replay. Mwah, thank you. Don't forget, we have the big Capricorn prize coming up. What day was I saying that on? It was like the 12th or the 18th. No, the 18th. 18th. Earth signs. We're going to use the Tarot Grand Lux for the earth signs. Woo, earth signs, earth signs. We'll start with Capricorn because Capricorn has the new moon and it's all about Capricorn right now. All right, Capricorn, you have Venus retrograde, Pluto conjunct with Mercury coming up behind them, about to conjunct tomorrow. So basically it's all conjunct, which means they're all hanging out together. They're all in this like spaceship in the sky going, okay, what are we going to do with these humans? You know, Venus is like, well, I don't know about y'all, but I've been just trying to take a rest. I don't want to deal with these humans no more. And Mercury's like, no, I'm coming in. I'm not retrograde yet. I got some information to tell you. Did y'all know? I mean, Mercury's the winged magical messenger. He flies around and he tells everybody shit. He just does. He's the communicator. He's also, think about this, Mercury is the fastest planet. These are all, by the way, our personal planets that are right here with us, that affect us quicker and things manifest quicker than the outer planets. Outer planets a little bit slower to the process. It's a longer energy. These come in quick, and Mercury's the fastest planet, and he's coming in to tell some truths. He's coming in. I'm seeing like a girl singing like a show dancer girl. Oh my goodness, Capricorn. You could really create a killer life this year. You could. All you got to do is literally keep the persistence with patience like you always do, but sometimes you get ahead of yourself, I'm seeing. Just really realize, because Mercury's going to go retrograde, and then he's going to come back in and dip his toe right back in Cancer, and then go back to Aquarius. So he's going to be working over these Saturnian energies throughout everything, Capricorn. So just remember, pencil stuff in. That's the rule of thumb for January. Pencil it in. In fact, I'm probably going to put that on the title of this video. Pencil and patience and process. Okay, and then we have Taurus. Taurus, get ready. The North Node's about to get in your sign and change your life for 18 months with a positive karmic fashion. And then we have Virgo. Lovely, lovely Virgos. You know, with the Virgo energies, you're kind of out there with Scorpio because you got to see half of the sky doesn't have any planets. Half of the sky is just kind of like, woo, we're just out here receiving. Okay? So Virgo, it's very important right now that you be in a receiving mode. Continue your patience because this moon is trining over to you. You'll be feeling this new moon as long as you stay in your grounded state. You can open up all kinds of portals for yourself right now. All right, and here we go. This is the first sign for the water sign. No, for the earth signs. Temperance. Major life event, major arcana card. Temperance. Sagittarius. Rules Sagittarius. Oh. And then you have the Six of Cups. This is another card that I consider to be the year of 2022. When I was considering cards to pull, I almost pulled this one. And I probably will again and look at it closer because I feel strongly that this is also very much going to describe the energies that we're dealing with. Six of Cups, you have everything you need, but you're also giving. You're in a celebratory manner. You know, you really aren't too worried about a lot of things. And with Temperance, you're keeping yourself completely balanced in both worlds. I see two worlds. Do you want those? Yep. Okay. Take them as they came. Ooh. Felt that. It's a lot of work. This has been a lot of work for you earth signs. But you're in a celebratory state. Like you're and if you're not there, you're about to get here. Let me see what else we have. Okay, and then you have the Wands. The Ace of Wands. Creative spark. And the Hierophant. Oh yes, the Hierophant is here to guide you, to show you the way. There's an outside guide that's showing you the way. Earth signs. We're on Earth signs. I hear you in the replay. It freaks me out sometimes. Okay. There's going to be an opportunity that's coming in. I'm seeing opportunity knocking for you. I feel very joyous and satisfied even. Like seriously satisfied in what I've done or what somebody else has done. And knowing that I'm just right here at the beginning about to create a whole new something. Spiritually, something's coming in for you. Somebody's giving you a message. Somebody's telling you something. And if it hasn't happened, and look for orbs. They're saying look for orbs. Look for orbs. Orbs are coming for the earth signs. Let me know when they come. You're getting help from the other side. Okay. Shadow figure just walk by. All right. Oh, I'm upside down. I'm holding the cards upside down. That's why that's happening. I don't want to do reversals on these. But if we're in a, one-on-one or whatever, I do. But this way, everybody can understand and see better. All right. Walking away from it. There is a fiery, like something satisfied, and there's a start here. But that start is way outside of you. Like they're wanting me to just move the card out. The start is way, way outside of you. Being satisfied, having everything that you've worked for, like literally about to pop and come to fruition. It's almost like, okay, so I'm seeing like a mic drop. Bam, It's like somebody just come through and like it's you that looks like, I did that. In perfect flow and harmony of two worlds. You're dealing with two worlds, earth signs, and you're dealing with it fine. Something's coming through. There's a guide or someone on the other side reaching out to you. And this is you. You might have to walk away from something, because this is the card of leaving behind things that you had to put a whole bunch of energy into. Things that you had to really work on for a long time. You really were invested, okay? But you're walking into the light. Because you're all knowing and satisfied. And you've been giving and you've been fair. And you've worked hard. I see nothing but greatness. This walk away is not a bad thing. What's on the bottom? Oh my goodness. For the earth signs on the bottom, we have the 10 of coins. Cha-ching, ba-bing, ba-bing, ba-boom. That's excellent. Oh my God. You've got the 10 of coins, earth signs. Whatever it is, walk away from it intentionally. Because you're going to end up with everything that you want. Bam. And because it's the earth signs, I'm going to pull a sexual magic card. Because I know how you earth signs can be. A little sexy, sexy. Oh my God. I just heard, yeah. Yeah. I think my husband's here. I started smelling smoke earlier. I thought it was cigarettes, but I thought it was just other kind of smoke. And now I'm smelling cigarettes. And he went, yeah. Everybody say hi to Jesse. He's in the house. I think that's why I was feeling sexual too earlier. I miss him a lot. So much. But he comes around like this and it's okay. And if you're missing someone, know that they're right there with you, earth signs. They're right there. It's just simply another dimension. We live upon layer upon layer upon layer upon layer upon layer upon layer, all crushed in together into one dimension that's got different levels, different floors. Not even floors, because they're all on top of each other. All right. Sorry, I had to go. Somebody needed to hear that. Calm down. Somebody needed it. All right. So this one. Oh, these two? Okay. Well, isn't that special for the Earth signs? You got the Two of Pentacles and you got the Wheel of Fortune. This is definitely karmic walk away. You have to. It's karmic for certain. The two of coins, I really want you to realize this walk away. Don't sit there and go back and forth. Oh, should I not? No, don't do that. That's a warning. Have faith that this is karmic. You are there, but you must walk away. Listen for the messages. Continue to give and stay in your intuitive flow through balance of two worlds. Bam. And they want one of these. Last card. If you have any questions, now is the time to put them in capital letters with a question mark. If you've already written a question, you need to rewrite it now. Because I don't have time to scroll all the way up. Not after all the dildo trolls tonight. Just dudes, man. It's like, that's so rude. I would never do that, you know? Oh, it's so rude. Anyway. All right, here we go. Wow. That's a new one I've never seen. That's Venetian Galactic Council. For the Earth signs, close. Star being guides, answer the call. It's time to shine. Walking into the light. Walking into the light. Walking into the light. Knowing you've worked real hard and it's all coming to fruition. Don't sit there and go back and forth over it. You know. I love that. Venus rules Taurus and is currently in Capricorn in harmonious fly to Virgo. So that's excellent, Earth signs. Congratulations. Your only warning here is not to go back and forth over it. Don't sit there and juggle shit around wondering. Make the decision and cha-ching. What a great reading. It's excellent for the Earth signs. So proud of y'all. Yay. All right. Everybody keep their fire lit. You know, there's going to be a lot of crap that comes out. Like, you're going to start hearing of a lot of stuff. You know, we're already hearing ridiculous stuff, right? But more is going to come. More Earth events are going to come. Remember the fire and the passion. Your Kundalini fire energy through your body is how you can raise your frequency and be able to walk in all knowing through your life force. Like knowing that everything is all good. It's where it starts. It's where you have to start. You have to sit with your own shit sometimes too. All right. Let's see if we have any questions. If not, I'm a skedaddle, y'all. I can't even believe it. How long did this run? Oh, Lord. We had 2.5 hours. Oh, well. It's fun. You like the music? Thank you. Let's see what we've got. All right. Here we go. Someone on Facebook. Let me go ahead and blow this up. There we go. All right. Hey, did y'all see? I got my little, that's here, right there. I got my little unicorn out. That's the closest thing. I don't have like a flying goat unicorn. I don't have that. I need that for Capricorn, but that was the closest thing I could get out for the Capricorn moon. Bam. Look at that. So like, she's not sure. She's, troubled. She's got her sage and her money and everything going over here. She's trying to clear her space. She's trying to make sure she's going to be all right. She's got this creeper back here and she's not real sure. But she needs to make the choice. That flipped when I... geez, okay. What was the question again? Hold on. How will others perceive the walk away? How will others perceive the walk away? They've already perceived it, but they don't even know. It's already been thought of. This is something being resurrected, returned, something from your past. And when that other person sees, because, that's part of the walk away. Whomever it is, it can be, I don't even feel like it might be a group of people. Whatever they perceive is what they perceive. What you perceive is what you perceive. You cannot always know what one other person is going to perceive. Knowing their birth chart will help. Sometimes you have to just be surrounded by the group and still walk away, knowing it's the right thing in your gut. Truly. All right, next question. We'll take 2 more. Thank you for being here, yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay. You like those cards, Amy? She wants me to pull a gateway. I'll put this out here just one more time if y'all want to. Do it here. So here is that deck by Kyle Gray. Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. Oh, it's beautiful. The Jennifer Hawkyard is the artist. And they're just awesome. I love them. They're my new favorite deck. They're fun. All right, for the new year, for 2022, the year of the devil. No, in the tarot, yeah. The year of Capricorn, the year of the goat, the year of the herd of goats. I can see a very powerful theme here. And this has nothing to do with religion. Zero, zip, nada. This is all about energy through persistence, toughness, tenacious. 2022. Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah, I won't be here for New Year's. I am leaving town tomorrow. I'm going to go sit on the Frio River. Got a nice big house over there with my BFF and her fam. We're going to do some river work. I'm going to gather some river water. Just a little. I think it'll be a beautiful addition to my next patch. My next batch of Sparkling Sea Mist Moon Spray. All right. Oh my gosh. We've got cards the wrong direction. We're not going to do that. We need real direction here. There we go. Okay, that's great. Let's go. And I'm going to zoom it in. Stellar Gateway activation for 2022. Happy new Cosmo to you. Infinite potential. Manifestation vortex. I know that y'all probably heard of the vortex. What do you have in your vortex swimming around in your consciousness? What's going on there that it's like a game. You can pick and choose. It's a game. And we're playing it perfectly. Even the hard stuff. Everything's creator. all of it. And you are creator. The stellar gateway activation will be coming through because the increased frequencies that are coming into the planet, therefore activating and awakening more of us to our power. We are becoming galactic citizens. There are lots of them, light beings out there that are activating all of this planet and all that live upon it, animals, plants, all of it. You're becoming more electric. Your DNA is going to shift so much this year, more so and more accelerated than you probably have ever experienced in your lives. Be ready for it. Which means do your spiritual hygiene every single day. Every day. Let's do our spiritual hygiene. Just do it and take 5 minutes. It's not, you don't have to do it. Don't take long out of your busy ass schedule. Unless you want to make it that way. But some people are just such in a rush. You know, you got to take that minute. You brush your teeth. You took a shit. You had to do your thing, right? So do your hygiene. Spiritual hygiene. Cosmic love bubble for the day. How's your cosmic love bubble doing for the year of the devil? All right. That is it. Any more questions? I don't see any. Happy New Year. We're going to close it on out. All right. Happy New Year. I hope and pray and know that you're going to listen to what I said. I love you. You are so powerful. You are the God spark. I am sending you so much light right now because we're connected and we are one, all of us. So have a beautiful 2022, and I will see you soon. Walk in the light and spread the sparkle.